Warriors going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, it's always an exciting time of the year as fans and other players and coaches around the league all getting a first look at how they might be shaping up for the upcoming season. One of my favorite guys in the league, had a chance to work with him at one point in my career, and always fun to watch him when he was a player, Kevin McHale, the head coach of the Houston Rockets.
Ernie, you mean the great Kevin McHale. This guy has done it all. He's been a front office guy. He's been a coach. He's a Hall of Fame player. His experience is impeccable. Doesn't demand perfection. He's okay with mistakes.
Great insight from Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, I'm sorry, the great Shaquille O'Neal. And now here's the great Kevin Harlan.
The Rockets with the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Smith is out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Beverly. Shot clock at 6. That's blocked. Iguodala right side. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Andre Iguodala spent 8 seasons of his career in Philadelphia. Steve, a tough sports town, and he said he felt wrongly criticized.
Well, at times people called him overpaid. They wanted more out of him in terms of being a star and a scorer. That's not really who he is. I mean, it's his all-around game that makes him special, his great defense, his ball handling, but not necessarily his scoring.
And Iguodala, now in his 30s, sporting a few gray hairs. I haven't seen any of them yet, but maybe they are there. He's still a great athlete and a fantastic ball handler for a swingman. So his drive and kick game, really a terrific fit for the Warriors.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
Well, it worked to perfection there. I like the game plan. Get it inside, force the defense to react, and then play off your big men. And Iguodala, a decent shooter from long range, but that's never been his calling card offensively. Instead, he's a quality playmaker, and a player moves well without the ball.
Now, here's Thompson. High, arcing shot, and it's good.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Here's Beverly. Harden up top. Howard against Green. Here's Ariza. It's rebounded by Golden State. Iguodala the pass to Thompson. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Curry. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Curry's got his first points of the game. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Harden right side. Harden right side. That is good. Harden's got his first bucket of the night.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket. Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position, and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
Now here's Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson misses.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ariza goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the first big move towards that size and defense for the Warriors was the trade of Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut with Milwaukee.
And like many trades, it was questioned initially, but the wins have really validated the Warriors' new direction.
Here's Iguodala following the score by Trevor Ariza. Here's Curry. Not enough on that one as it misses. Houston in the lead. Harden outside. Kicks to Ariza. And some nice passing there by Houston. It's Harden with the drive. Iguodala against Ariza. Good!
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Trevor Ariza last season with perhaps the best campaign Steve of his 10-year career.
Yeah, he played starters minutes, shot a career-high three-point percentage. I think a lot of it, Kevin, was just the combination of playing with good bigs and then also John Wall's emergence as a great point guard. Ariza had a lot of open looks last year.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
You could say that Ariza was in a contract year, looking for a new contract, playing for a new contract, but he's upped his three-point percentage for 3 straight seasons. It seems he's put in the work to really solidify that part of his game.
Now here is Bogut. Bogut sets a screen for Barbosa. Iguodala with it, and it's Harden picking him up. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Lee.
And Ariza has always been great shooting threes from the corners, but he's diversified a bit. Last season, the highest total of three-point makes in his career.
Here's Brewer. The pass to Jones. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, this is an area of concern for this club. They only shot 71% from the line last year.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Screen by Lee. Here is Livingston. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Barbosa connects on the 17-footer. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Pablo Prigioni. Corey Brewer is out there with Monty Eunice. And there's Terry, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot, and in the middle. Now here's Terry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here is Livingston. To the wing on the left. Iguodala outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got 5 points so far.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open. The Rockets, to me, are an emerging factor in the West. Not 100% sold on them being championship caliber, but I still think you've got to give that front office a lot of credit in terms of what they got out of the superstar tandem of Harden and Howard. I think it's a strong foundation of scoring and defense.
The Warriors lead it. Livingston dishes to Lee. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Monty Eunice.
You look at how efficient David Lee is around the basket. He can go over either shoulder and use either hand to score. Broke his wrist in high school, and it's part of the reason why he's been able to develop that offhand so well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Now, here is Smith. In low to Howard. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Howard's got his second bucket. But with David Lee and his broken wrists, often having a setback like that at an early age, Clark can be a blessing in disguise, and he is definitely one of the most skilled scorers with his offense.
Yeah, he does a really good job as an ambidextrous finisher. And it really puts the defender in a pickle because oftentimes as a defender, you want to try to take away one side or the other. With David Lee, you pretty much just have to try to square him up.
Now here's Howard. The fadeaway, and Houston again with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint.
Push themselves inside.
Lee against Smith. Thompson, a screen on Smith. No good from Lee. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, James Harden, a sixth man with the Thunder, but he's the go-to guy in Houston, a role he's very comfortable in. He said, quote, in college and high school, I was always the focal point. Now I'm back to my old ways, needing to be the leader, needing to score. In any situation, I'm going to be good. Kevin, he's certainly been good for the Rockets.
A one-man wrecking crew, Doris. Thank you. Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston. And he's part of what is a really good young club.
Houston in the lead. Here's Beverly, and it's blocked by Curry. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. The pigs try to get it. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot.
1:57 left in the first half. Harden outside. Rocket 6. Ariza goes in. Barnes grabs the miss. The Warriors shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Curry with it. Leans inside, and he hits the jumper for 2. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
The lead changes hands once again. There's been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. And a lot of great passers, too.
Now, here's Thompson. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. Got a piece of it. Barnes. Here's Lee, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Howard setting the pick for Harden. The feed now to Beverly. Ariza has the open look. Up again, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Thompson passes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Feeds to Barnes. Thompson outside. Lee outside. Three-pointer. And the call will be against David Lee. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
7 seconds left here in the second. Here's Ariza. Nailed from three-point land. Ariza's got 7 points. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead.
In a tight game here. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
How about his first half? Just easily surpassing his average point total.
On pace for a monster game. Too bad he can't score like this every night.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
James Harden with the most famous beard in the NBA. In fact, he leaves his barber in charge of trimming it, so you can give him all the credit, or maybe the blame, depending on how you look at it.
And Green gets it to go. Green's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something to the left. Thank you, Doris. He got right to the cup using that screen. And Harden, a relatively quiet demeanor. Some have even said moody, but clearly he's embraced his new leading role in Houston.
And he says as much himself. He looks at the Rockets as his team, and you can see it in his demeanor on the court. With that leadership comes responsibility, and I think he's ready to continue to step into that.
Shot clock at 6. Howard's shot is good.
Well, in a tie game, I mean, he is trying to carry this team all by himself.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, Dwight Howard, I think, still the best center in the league, but I think his back injury back in 2012 has robbed him of some of his explosiveness. But despite that, he remains one of the most athletic centers the league has ever seen.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Passes it to Curry. Iguodala against Ariza. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot's good on the assist.
As for Howard, you know, as he loses some of his bounce with age, which is inevitable, the question will be, can he take a step forward skill-wise to compensate? I mean, he wants to be a go-to guy in the post, but there's still a little bit of work he has to do to become that.
And here's Beverly after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Howard with this screen on Thompson. Harden kicks to Beverly. And he gets it to go.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
And Howard has taken his share of criticism, too, from the old-timers for, Steve, not punishing teams in the post.
But remember, in the old days, it was easier to isolate in the post. Nowadays, with defenses allowed to overload and zone up, you know, help is always there. So I think for Dwight, he's got to focus on defense and rebounding and let the offense come when it's there.
And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Iguodala kicks to Barnes. Here's the floater. The Rockets pull it in. And some nice passing there by Houston. That puts them in the lead. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here? We'll see. You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Beverly dishes to Harden. Pass to Beverly. Green against Howard. It's Harden with the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Nice jump shot. Good. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. 1:03 left in the third. Curry passes to Barnes. Iguodala with a screen on Smith. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 6. They get it back. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Iguodala's drive. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Well, the defense just looks a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Now here's Terry. Jones, that's the pick for Terry. He feeds it to Jones. Back to Terry. The dish to Brewer. Here's Moniunas. Trains the three-pointer. Moniunas has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
And that is good. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Brewer is out there with Moniunas. Then there's Terrence Jones. And there's Terry. And it's Brihione in at the 2 spot. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here is Livingston. He dishes it to Barbosa. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Unloads from 13. And the Warriors check on 2 more.
Wow, fans just getting their money's worth tonight. Really entertaining ball game.
It has been. The margin separating these teams has been paper thin.
Jones sets the pick for Terry. On the wing, Jones. And it's Terry off the drive. Shot is blocked. On the wing, Iguodala, covered by Brewer. Now it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for David Lee. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry dishes to Green. Now here's Curry, defended by Beverly. Poke loose. Ariza, right side. Howard, the pass to Harden. Top of the key, Ariza. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot up. Three-pointer. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry from downtown. No luck. So Houston will take it the other way. Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Harden kicks to Ariza. Howard with a screen on Iguodala. For 3, Smith. Good. And the Rockets lead by 2. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Ariza kicks to Harden. Here's Howard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Tremendous output from Howard. 16 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry attacking, goes up the baseline. That one a little long. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Thompson with the bucket.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Timeout call for Rockets. They're up by 1. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harden dishes to Beverly. Back to Harden. He kicks it to Beverly. Iguodala against Ariza. Here's Beverly, and he pops that one in.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, they're losing by 3. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Green with a screen on Harden. Curry kicks to Thompson. Now here's Barnes. Dishes it to Curry. Yep, right to the net.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Harden for 3. Another miss by Harden. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Harden. Beverly the pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Harden. Now here's Beverly. He's covered by Thompson. 5 to shoot. Smith. The Warriors pull it in. Curry dishes to Green. And Thompson kicks to Green. Oh, no good.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. The score is tied at 42. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ariza, outside. Oh, missed it.
Well, we did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion. It just didn't work out that time.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Cold-blooded trip to the line there. They're just one stop away from winning this thing now.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and it paid off with the 3.
So it's a narrow victory.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.